you got, just give me that. Just give me that. Just give me that, give me that. Just give me that. I don't care what you got, just give me that. Just give me that. Just give me that, give me that. Just give me that. I don't care what you got, just give me that. Just give me that. Just give me that. Come on, just give me that. Give me that. We get some rules to follow. That
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and then Power Field at Mile High. Here's Cade York to start the ball game. And off we go here on Monday night. This taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, check that. Street. There we go, set.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Set. Buffalo 18. Hey, smash Bronco. 79 Bronco. Check go.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. The Broncos bringing out their punter. Take it in, back at his own 12. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll run it here. It is the rookie from Tennessee. Room to run at the 30. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take it?
Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. So on 4th down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. And this will work out well. Touchdown by the special teams unit right at the 10-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Go.
They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A run here. It's McLaughlin. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the ground, McLaughlin. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
A run now with McLaughlin. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
So many of these young rookie quarterbacks, they come into difficult situations. We see it year in and year out. They don't have a lot of veteran pieces around them. Maybe their weapons aren't great, but I don't think that's the case for Bo Nix.
A run. Here's the fullback, Burton. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Back to throw is Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Let's go. Cowboy 80, Panther Street, go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. On fourth down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Broncos are out to an early 3-0 lead.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now a give up the middle, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Cleveland.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. The linebacker, Jonathan Cooper, on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now give on the ground.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. He's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. The linebacker Jonathan Cooper on the tackle. Second and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. That's to the open man. It's Tillman. And he's going to have enough for a 1st down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He finds Judy on that one. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Browns will tie the game at 3 apiece.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Go, Reed, go. 70 Timberwolf. Check out.
To throw is Nix. Here's a screen from McLaughlin. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Play action now. It's Nix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down.
70 range. 60 Bobcat. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Ready.
Nix from the gun on third down. Looking underneath. He finds McLaughlin.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On second down, it's Nix. The pressure all over him. He goes down again. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Let's go now.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Here's Matt Hawk now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. This pass caught by Judy. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Throwing now from the gun. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the 2nd half to follow. Still in search of our 1st touchdown of the game. We are tied at 3 as we begin quarter number 3. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. The Browns getting their punting team out there. as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. To return, it's Mims. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
At the 42-yard line.
Ready? Dragon 60. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Hurt, hurt.
A first down throw for Nix. That's caught. It's the rookie fourth-rounder, Troy Franklin.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Check, hurt, hurt.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
19 tight. Check go.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. 11 yards as they move the chains.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On third down, we'll try to get it on the ground.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
No touchdowns for either side. Maybe we'll get our first here. It's 1st and goal. Now here's Burton, the fullback. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Hey, check that. Street. Here we go. Set. Go.
Nix gonna give this to Estime. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
From back at the 5, here now 3rd and goal.
Reload. Set up. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Set up.
They'll run. He slams it in there, and he is in. Audric Estime. Touchdown, Denver. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos take a 10-3 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Handoff here, up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Here's a third down and 4. Back to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Into space. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Broncos move out in front by the score of 17-3. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. They face second down and 7. They'll stick with him again. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with.
And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Browns. On now, Cade York for the point after. It's up and good. And the Browns are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll throw. It's Nix. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
A run here. It's McLaughlin. And he will have a Broncos first down as they move the chains on third down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
A carry here for Estimate. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Hurt, hurt. Right there, hurt. 18 Cardinal, 8, street. Bronco 80. Hey, smash Bronco.
Here's Nix to throw. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
60 Bobcat. Check smash. Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. Trap 60.
Nix gonna throw for it. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. 24-yard pickup as they convert on 4th down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Ready. 60 Eagle. Ready.
On the ground, McLaughlin. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Lutz for the extra point. He knocks it through. Broncos move out to a 24-10 lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Nix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this